Mr. Price? Mr. Price? We're ready for you.
Thank you for coming today. We just want to know what happened from your perspective. Will you take us through the events?
Well, we had the children planting trees. We figured it would be part of their education, teach them some responsibility, and how to take care of things. And the trees all died. I don't know why they died, but they died. And so we've got 30 kids out here, each with his or her own tree to plant, and now we have 30 dead trees. I mean, the kids are standing around here with, broken dead sticks. It's really depressing. And it wouldn't have been all that bad, except just a couple weeks before the whole tree thing, the snakes all died. They really didn't take that one too hard. I'm sure, as you all remember, the boiler was shut off for 4 days because of the strike. And so when they got back and saw that the snakes had, kicked off, they weren't too disturbed. Well, with the herb garden, it was probably a case of overwatering. At least now they know not to overwater. I don't like to think that it was sabotage. It is something that did occur to us. Well, we were probably thinking that way because previously the gerbil had died, and the white mice had died, and the salamander. But at least now they know not to carry them around in plastic bags. We expected the tropical fish to die. Those guys, you look at them wrong once and they're belly up on the surface. I mean, come on. But the lesson plan requires it. So there's nothing we can do. I mean, it happens every year. We just, kind of hurry past it. We weren't even supposed to have a cat. We weren't even supposed to have one. The Murdoch girl saw it, under a truck, and she was afraid that it would be crushed by the truck. So she threw it in her knapsack and brought it to class. As soon as I saw it, I thought, oh Christ, this one's gonna last, 2 weeks. And that's exactly what it did. The class took it pretty bad. I think they began to think, no one told me directly. They began to think that there was something wrong with the school. I don't think there's anything wrong with the school, particularly. I just think we had, a run of bad luck. I mean, there was an extraordinary number of parental deaths at the time. There were, I think, 2 heart attacks, 2 suicides, 4 died in a car accident altogether. 1 stroke. And then there was the tragedy. The tragedy occurred when Matthew Wine and Tony Morbigato were playing by the excavation site for the new federal building. They were playing at the edge of the excavation site, and there were these big wooden beams, stacked over there. The parents are claiming that they were poorly stacked. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what's true and what's not. It's been a strange year. One day we had a discussion in class. They asked me, where did they go? The trees, the tropical fish, the salamander, the cat, the mamas and the papas, Matthew and Tony. Where did they all go? And I said, I don't know. And they said, who knows? And I said, nobody knows. And then they said, is death that which gives meaning to life? And I said, no. Life is that which gives meaning to life. And then they said, but isn't death considered as a fundamental datum, the means by which the taken for granted mundanity of the everyday is transcended in the direction of? I said, yes, maybe. They said, we don't like it. I said, that's sound. They said, it's a bloody shame. I said, It is. I said that they should not be frightened, although I myself am often frightened. That there is value everywhere. Then there was a knock on the door. I opened the door, and in walked the new gerbil. The class cheered wildly.
Did you feel that was appropriate to save the children, Mr. Price?
Absolutely.
Oh, we all. Thank you.